but it was for San Juan, which is tonight. I hate these glasses. I've got to admit, I'm not going to Specsavers again. Really good service, but the quality of the glasses it's terrible. Yeah, San Juan's tonight, which I believe is the shortest. It's a festival, but I believe is it the shortest shortest night, day? I'm not sure. Um, in the calendar for the year. So that's actually tonight. Most people are sort of meeting down on the beach from about 8:30. Last night there was a nice big red moon. I posted some photos in this bugging me. I'm throwing those away. Um, yeah, posted some photos of the red moon yesterday on the La Mata group in Facebook. Which, if you're not a member of, may be worth joining if you're interested. I think there's about 30,000 members in it. But yeah, San Juan. So with that, everyone sort of meets on the beach. It's like have a fire pit. We're already prepping the food because we're only 20 meters away from the beach, so we don't need to barbecue or anything. But we're all meeting, having a fire on the beach, having a bit of music, got some fireworks. So if you're about, say hi. Most people know where I live because a lot of people actually take photos of our stuff outside, especially the cover for the air conditioning, which a lot of people seem to like, which we got from France. But yeah, San Juan tomorrow. Sorry, tonight. So Sunday night on the beach, and basically watching the well, is it the moonrise or sunset? I'm not sure. I think it's sunset. But yeah, it'll be an interesting night. So just so you're aware, because I know a lot of people don't know what's going on locally, which is why I did this video. Because often events happen, like you'll just come in to say La Mata, the road's closed, and you go, hang on, there's boxcar racing. Why didn't I know there was boxcar racing going on? Because then you could have maybe built a boxcar and been part of the event. Yeah, there's a lot of that sort of stuff goes on where they're not really well advertised. Because like last weekend there was an event with the motorcycle guys. I think it was their celebration of so many years. So they had a band on the plaza. Then there was like an exhibition event with the motorcycles, but not heavily advertised. But yeah, it was a good turnout. Oh, I broke my glasses again as well now. No, I did that. I dropped them, but I'm not buying any more of these. Fleshing, short night, longest day. There you go. Thanks for that. As a Welsh druid, it's a big day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a big event on the beach. I won't be wearing these glasses. So if anybody wants to see me on the beach, they may actually look more like this because I'll be wearing some other ones. But that reminds me, this week, this is where I'm going, the opticians. And I may be slating Specsavers a little bit, but the reason being is every pair of glasses I've got with them, the lenses fall out. There was the ones that don't have the plastic on the bottom. With those, bizarrely, is like fishing line, and the lens pop out. The misshapes on the edges, they twist. It's like the metal's too thin. So I'm gonna have a look for not proper optician because that's a bit unfair. But I don't think they invest enough in the glasses themselves. I think they're very low quality. I mean, just as an example, these are far stronger, but I use them when I'm desperate. These ones cost €2.5 and have lights built into them. So, hi Angie D, hope all's well. Yeah, so the glasses are a problem for me this week. I don't like wearing these ones because when I look at myself in the phone, I look like the guy from Trailer Park. You know, where was it Trailer Park Boys? Because these aren't my strength. They're like 2.5 times stronger. It's just I thought, oh, they seemed all right in the shop, but the problem is my eyes looks massive. Phil Shaw, afternoon. Hope all's well. The other thing I might as well put on here is while we're live is I'm going to sort out my motorcycle license. Just seeing where work is next week because I raised some concerns. So I may get sacked or whatever next week, just simply because I'm standing my ground a bit. At that point, I may have to change what I'm doing, but not particularly worried either way. Angie D, my husband is struggling with eyesight. I suggest he goes and tries them on in the pharmacy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, my eyesight deteriorated almost overnight. It was like bang. I suddenly woke up and you're like, well, I can't see anything. So it is, to be fair, my bugbear because I've always had really good vision up until, well, not probably 5 years ago, something like that. So it does frustrate me a bit because I like photography. I do a lot of stuff with spreadsheets and stuff, which is probably what's caused it. That's why I'm trying to move more into management so I can do other stuff instead and not be sat in front of the screen too long. Stephen Birth, good afternoon, sir. Hope all is well, mate. All good, mate. Hope you're doing well as well. Have a great weekend, everybody, by the way, even though it's nearly over, and make sure you get the most of it. Maria Smith, good afternoon. Beach event sounds good. I sympathise with the glasses ones. I've got, yeah, the ones I've got aren't the best. Poor quality. Look around in Spain, it seems glasses are even more expensive. Yeah, I don't mind spending the money. It's just when I spend the money and get taxed, that's when I have an issue. Because all my Specsavers ones seem very, very cheap. I mean, they don't even hold the shape. Look how straight that is. But when you look at the joints on them, they're very weak and small. You know, it's pretty obvious why they don't last. Which, for me, in the world of, we keep talking about the environment and saving the environment, why are we producing tap? Because surely a pair of glasses that they charge 100 plus euros on, I would estimate this probably costs €6 to produce. So spending another €4 producing something that's got some longevity in it, I think would be environmentally important. Doesn't mean I'll buy less glasses, because let's face it, I've got just in front of me 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 sets of glasses just in front of me because I wander around and put them down all the time. So I've always got lots of glasses. Angie D, sorry to hear that's frustrating. Yeah, it's yeah, you learn to live with it. I mean, I spent times in different parts of the world, so I get used to things not going the way they should do. That's why I've become more and more chilled out the older I've sort of got. I mean, in the Philippines, there's a phrase, for example, it's in a while. In a while means at some point. It hasn't got an end point because they don't know. You know, you could be waiting for car parts, but because of the import taxes and other stuff that goes on, they don't know when it's going to arrive. There's a lot of corruption there. So even if you're running a legitimate business, it's problematic. So you do get things like in a while, which is like, I have no idea when it's coming. And that's, rather than saying no idea, where you'll be quite negative, they just go in a while. I'll be here in a while. So you do get used to this sort of stuff. But yeah, bad quality irritates me because in this day and age, we have the technology. And even though I wanted to recycle my glasses every 2 years, they're not fit for purpose. So yeah, it bothers me. We keep talking about the sustainability, the environmental changes, and then we look at the stuff that's imported en masse, where we already know a lot of the stuff we buy is lucky if it lasts a couple of weeks sometimes. We shouldn't even be allowing that stuff to come into the countries, in my personal opinion, because it's not fit for purpose. But anyway, we're going back on the positive. So yeah, San Juan, I'll be down on the beach tonight, so if anybody wants to say hello. We're sort of opposite the restaurant Asiatico, so we'll be, well, if you know where the restaurant Asiatico is, we'll be on the beach side near there. We've got some fireworks as well, so we'll be letting off some fireworks. Not having a beach party, by the way. that I'm being the DJ or anything like that. We're literally just going to the beach. So it's not that I'm putting up a big canopy or anything like that. It's just we'll be sat on the beach like everybody else. But if you are coming past, feel free to say hello. Um, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, the motorcycle license piece that I'm starting on. I'm gonna ring about that next week. I want to get a motorbike by. I would like by the end of the year, but I keep paying extra on the mortgage, so I start paying things. I start putting a saving fund, then I keep paying the mortgage off. So I keep running it down, then go, oh, I'll put it back next month. But not a negative side, I suppose. The fact is, for the mortgages coming down for every year, a rate of 2 years, it just means I'm not getting my motorbike, which I do want to get. So it'll be interesting. I'll do some interesting videos on that because obviously there'll be a lot of people out there wondering how you get your paperwork dealt with because I've got up to a 125 and bizarrely I've got a Philippines license for a motorcycle because I had I still have a 220cc Railser, Kawasaki Railser in the Philippines, which is this. It goes under a different brand because they come out of India. That's a fairly popular bike out there. But I want to get a small Harley. I know that people go, there's no such thing as a small Harley, but on the kilowatts, I think if you go up to 35 kilowatts on the A1 license, that's the maximum you can have, which is to do with the power of the actual bike itself. So there is some Harleys that I've got fairly big engines, but power-wise, they're not going to be something like the equivalent of a Kawasaki Ninja. Is it a Kawasaki Ninja? I always get which is very, very, very fast motorcycles. It's completely, for me, I just want a bike to tour in. I want to be chilled out. I don't want to be sat scrunched up on a sports bike. I want a bike where you lean back and taking in the scenery. That's what Spain's about. It's enjoying everything around us. So that's on my shopping list, and they're expensive, and I've got to find somewhere to park it. The last thing I want is put it out in the street, shine it up, and then somebody steals it. So I need to find where I'm going to store it. There's a few things tied in with that for this year. But anyway, guys, it was just a quick video because just to make people aware, San Juan is tonight, and please feel free to go on the beach. You'll probably find all along the coast here, it'll be the same everywhere. It's for this region. There's certain regions that celebrate it, the Valencia region being one of them. So it's a fairly big event. It should be a nice night. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.